Hey everyone! All right, so we got Leah with us again today.
Woo.
And we're gonna do our 15-minute balancing practice, and then we'll add 15 minutes of restorative. And we're doing this for some of our GHA, our homeschooling group friends too. So hello to all of you, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's find Sukhasana, easy pose. Oh, just a reminder too, actually, before we start, with the restorative, you're gonna need a bolster if you have one, but you probably don't. Then you just need 2 pillows, maybe so there's the bolster, 2 pillows, like a couch cushion, and a blanket. So we'll just smile at you for about 20 seconds so that you can hurry and go get those and have them ready.
Smile at you.
Okay, but if you're ready, if you're here, then let's find Sukhasana. It's been about 20 seconds. We've given them time. Sit up nice and tall. Place your hands on your knees, either palms down or palms up. Close your eyes and just begin to connect to your breathing. Take big, deep breaths in and out. Fill up your whole belly, your whole rib cage. And then as you exhale completely. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. And then try to keep this nice deep breath throughout the practice. Bring your hands to your heart center, namaste. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Nice. Go ahead and come to child's pose now. Actually, let's do it other side.
Okay.
So extended child's pose, bring your hips back towards your heels, knees can be wider together. Walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. And just take another good breath here. And then inhale, walk your hands up, come up to tall knees. Up tall like this, and bring your right leg out to the side. Place your hand on the leg and extend your left arm up and over. Soften through your shoulder. You can look up if it feels okay. Keep breathing. Don't start holding your breath. If you're holding your breath, you're pushing too hard. Just go to wherever it feels comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring this hand down to the mat, and inhale, opposite arm lifts up and over. Feel a big long stretch, take up a lot of space. And then inhale, come back up, bring both knees back together, or about hip width, opposite foot comes out. Place this hand on your leg, inhale, right arm comes up and over. Look up if it feels okay. Make sure you're still breathing. Nice deep breaths. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, place this hand down and opposite arm lifts up as you inhale. Take a lot of space. And then inhale to come up. And let's find tabletop position. So shoulders right over wrists, hips right over knees. Press into wide fingers. Fan your fingers out wide. Drop your belly like a cow. Lift your gaze. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Arch through your back like a cat. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale back to that cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to neutral spine. Shift your hips off to the left. Look over your left shoulder. And then shift them to the other side. Look over your other shoulder. And just go from side to side. And then come back to center. Walk your hands forward just about a handprint. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. Find downward facing dog. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Find some movement. Pedal out your feet. And still keeping your fingers out wide. Pressing into both hands. And then inhale, come way up on your tippy toes.
And exhale, press your heels down towards the mat. Lift your hips up high into the sky. And then inhale, come back to table.
Now lift your left arm out in front of you. Point your thumb up. And extend your opposite leg behind you. Point your toes down. Hold it here. If you're having a hard time balancing, find your drishti, which is a focus point. Just look at a point right in front of you and keep your gaze there. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, sit it back down. Inhale, opposite hand lifts up, opposite leg. Point your thumb up, point your toes down. Keep your focus point. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, set it down. Inhale, opposite side. This time as you exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. Curve through your back, and then inhale, extend it out again. And exhale to set it down. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, curve through your back. Inhale, extend it out long. And exhale, set it down. Do it again on each side. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale, set it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, set it down. Shift your hips back for another quick child's pose. Take a good breath. And then inhale, come up to table. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Now walk your hands and your feet together towards the middle of your mat. And hang in a forward fold. So grab at your elbows. And just let your head and chest hang heavy. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Maybe sway from side to side. Or bob up and down. And then let your hands hang heavy. Bend your knees a lot and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing that comes up. And then find mountain pose. So your feet are about hip width apart, hands, palms face forward. Stand up nice and tall. Now take a deep breath in, arms come up, palms touch, look up. And then exhale, swan dive forward, come all the way back to your fold. Inhale, look up, bring your hands up to your thighs or your shins. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep your hands all the way up, scoop up all the air, touch your palms, look up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and then mountain pose. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop up all the air. Palms touch, look up. Exhale, find mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, come to your fold. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop up all the air, look up. Exhale, find your mountain pose. Nice. Now step so you're facing the wide side of your mat. And point your right toes out towards the side. Your other foot is just even with your mat, like it's this parallel to your mat. Open your arms out to a T and bend through your front knee and look over that right hand. It says warrior 2. Press into your feet, strong warrior. Make sure you're still breathing. Now flip your front hand up, lean forward, scoop up all the air, reverse your warrior. Bend in that front knee still. Now bring your front elbow to your knee and extend your left arm up over your head, extended side angle. And come back to warrior 2. And then reverse your warrior again. Now straighten both your legs so you have a big long stretch here. And bring your arms back to a T. Lift through your chest, lean forward as much as you can. And then bring that front hand down to your leg or to a block or to the mat and open up through your opposite hand for triangle pose. then inhale, lift yourself back up, and now switch your feet. So right foot comes in, left toes point out, and bend through your left knee for warrior two. Gaze over those fingertips. Flip that hand up, lean forward, scoop up all the air, reverse your warrior. And then as you exhale, bring your front elbow to your knee, opposite arm comes up over your head. Inhale, come back to warrior two, reverse your warrior. Now straighten both your legs, feel a good stretch. And then tee your arms again, lean forward as much as you can. Bring that front hand down, opposite hand lifts up, look up towards your hand. And then inhale, lift yourself up. Now point both your toes so they're facing forward. They might even be pointing in a little bit. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, open up, look up. And then as you exhale, come all the way to your forward fold. Bend your knees if you need to. Let your hands come down to the mat. If they come to the mat, if they don't, that's okay. Bend your knees a little bit if you have really tight hamstrings. And walk your hands over towards your right foot. And then walk them over towards your left foot. And then back to center. Let your head hang heavy. Put your hands on your hips. Inhale to look up halfway. Exhale, come all the way up. Now come bring your feet together for your mountain pose or hip width apart. And just feel really strong. Pretend like there's roots coming out of the ground, just holding your feet fast to the ground. We're gonna work on a balance here. So most of the weight's gonna be in your right foot. Come up on your left toes. Bring the inside of your foot, the bottom of your foot to your ankle. Open up your knee. And you can stay right here. If you're already practicing balancing, if you're kind of wiggling and wobbling. If you feel like you can balance a little more, then lift your foot anywhere above or below your knee. Don't put it on your knee, but you can put it on your calf, or you might bring it all the way up into your inner thigh. And then again, you can keep your hands down here, or maybe you want to bring them to your heart center, or maybe grow your tree branches all the way up into the air. Find your drishti, just like we did before. Find that focus point, something that's not moving. Keep your gaze there. Maybe smile. And if you wibble and wobble, that's okay. That's all part of the practice. You just come back to the balance. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with control. Bring your hands back to the heart center if they're not there. And then with control, release your leg back down. Shake out your legs. Nice. Now pressing into both feet again. Come up on your right toes. Bring the bottom of your foot to your ankle. Open up your knee. And then find your spot. You might stay right here, or you might lift your foot up anywhere above or below your knee. And just breathe. If you want to change your arms, you can change your arms. Smile. And take a deep breath in. Exhale with control. Hands come back through your heart center and foot releases back to the ground. Nice, shake it out. Now come back to the middle of your mat facing towards the front. Inhale, arms come up, look up, palms touch. Exhale, come to your fold and then step it out to downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat. Shift your hips back for child's pose. And then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing that comes up. Bring your legs out in front of you for staff pose. So flex your feet, hands are at your sides, sit up tall, pull your belly button back into your spine. Nice strong core, but we're still breathing. Inhale, arms come up over your head. And then exhale, bow forward. Hands might come to your toes or they might just come to your leg. And just breathe here. Try to get your belly to your thighs. So you're not necessarily folding over with your nose, but you're just trying to lean over. Allow your breath to help you stretch with every exhale. Soften a little bit more through your muscles. And then walk your hands up and start to shake your knees. Now tighten your fists, tighten your shoulders, tighten your face. Shake, 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 tighten, 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 and release. Nice. Shake your knees again. Tighten your fists, tighten your shoulders, shake, 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 tighten, 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 and release. Nice. Now bring the soles of your feet together. And let your knees fall open. You can give your foot a little massage here if that feels good. And then draw your heart forward, look up, deep breath in, and then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift yourself back up, look up, and then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, look up, and exhale to bow. And hold it here. Inhale, come up and let your legs cross, coming back to Sukhasana. Just place your hands on your knees, sit up tall. Just take a moment here to breathe again. And gently open your eyes if you've closed them, and we're going to move into our restorative poses. So grab your props. So Leah's got her bolster, I've got my 2 pillows. So the first thing you're gonna do is bring whatever you have in front of you, and depending what your pillows are like, what your blankets are like, you might choose to only use one, or you might choose to add a blanket on top. You're just gonna kind of find what feels better for you. Bring your knees just outside of your pillow with your toes touching, and then just walk your hands forward. So this is supported child's pose. You know, walk your hands forward. I like to just push the pillows up underneath me. And I was just telling Leah that I like to do this at night sometimes if I'm having a hard time sleeping, or if I have a stomach ache, or for whatever reason. This is a good thing just to do in your bed. Although be careful if you fall asleep like this. I have, and it doesn't feel good when you wake up. So just lay on one ear and then just allow yourself to relax. We'll be here for a little while, so if you're not comfortable, then change things around to feel comfortable. Add your blanket, remove it. If this hurts in your knees, you can even take your blanket or your pillow and put it behind you, so it's not so stressful on your knees. So that's another option. Just get really comfortable. And then just allow your breath to settle you and calm you down. With every exhale, try to soften a little bit more. With every exhale, release stress and tension. If you've got thoughts coming to your mind, that's totally normal, especially in these longer poses. And just keep gently returning your thoughts back to your breathing.
you start to feel antsy, that's okay. Just gently allow your thoughts to return to your breath. Just notice your inhale and your exhale. And notice if you're tightening through your face. See if you can soften your jawbone, soften your eyebrows. You've got your head turned to one side. Go ahead and just lay on the other ear now. Turn it the other way. Start to gently walk your hands up. It's nice and easy. Kind of move your pillows, your props out from underneath you. And then bring your legs out in front of you. And just bring your pillows or your bolster up in front of you. Maybe stack it up. You might want your blanket too. You might even want, if you have a yoga block, did you bring yours behind you? Or your pillow. And we're just gonna lean forward and relax like this. So I like to do it when my head's not crooked, so I'm gonna make it so I can just lean forward with my forehead down on my pillow. This is supported forward fold. Same thing as you were doing before, just allow your breath to be super calm. Maybe take a little body scan, notice if there's anywhere in your body where you're tensing up. Just allow your breath to go to those spots, which just means you're thinking about those spots as you're breathing. And as you exhale, just allow that spot to soften and release whatever it is that's making you tense up. Go ahead and walk yourself up from this one. Place your props off to the side for a moment. And then roll down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest as you do it, and just rock from side to side a little. Oh, I have so many restorative poses I want to do with you. We don't have enough time. We'll have to do this again. All right, come back to center. Or first bring your feet down to the mat. Grab your block if you have one, or your pillow. Lift your hips and just place it underneath, well, your sacrum. That's right where your spine meets your bottom. So just right at your lower back. And once you have that settled, bring your knees into your chest again, and then extend your legs up long. And this is legs up the wall. So actually, since you're at home, if you had a wall close by, this is a really good one to do against a wall. Even during the day, if you feel like you need extra energy, if you need an extra boost, maybe if you're having a hard time, this is always a good one just to lay down and do. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit of stress from my day, I'll just go into my room and put my legs up the wall. It feels really good. You want to start making little movements with your feet too. You can point and flex your toes. Maybe roll out your ankles. And bring your knees back into your chest. Place your feet on the floor. Pick your hips up to remove your block or your pillow. And then either roll off onto the side or rock and roll up to sitting, and we'll move into our final pose. So I posted this one a little while ago, so maybe some of you have tried it, or maybe some of you have done it with me. So you're going to take your bolster or your pillows and just place it on the top of your mat like this. And then take your pillow or your block and place it on the top. And then get your blanket and drape it over the pillow. So you've got this part, so it's like a stair step. You've got this part, then your blanket, and then your blanket with the pillow. And then you're gonna sit with your bottom up against your props here. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees flop open. If you find that this is hard, then you're just gonna bring your knees up. Sometimes this hurts your knees or your hips. And then roll yourself down so that your head comes to that pillow or the bolster. Make any adjustments that you need. So you get really comfortable. And then just bring your hands to the side with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. And just bring your attention back to your breathing, just like we've been doing the whole time. Take that body scan again. Notice if you're holding tension somewhere. Is there anywhere you can soften? Can you soften through your shoulders? Soften through your hips? And then again, notice what your face is doing. Can you soften through your jawbone, through your eyebrows? Gently start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And go ahead and bring your legs out long on your mat. Bring your arms over your head. Take a big, long stretch. And then go ahead and kind of roll off to your side and come back up to Sukhasana. Easy pose. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat, for practicing with Leah and I today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. All right. I hope that felt wonderful. That felt good. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them. Those poses are really good to do individually throughout the day, and you can hold them for up to 10 minutes, and it just feels fantastic. So enjoy that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.